Hey, welcome everybody to the World of Ability podcast network. I am as Emily Gollmer and am a podcast assistant here. Excited to bring you another episode of Workability with Neil Weber. I do every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Central. And I guess maybe over to you, Sue.
Excellent. Thank you so much. This is part of the World of Ability podcast network. As always, my name is Sue Roskopf, and I am standing in as we are reaching out to Tim Torosian and Neil Weber, who are typically here at this time because this is the Workability show, and also on occasion ends up subbing in as Blue Collar Crypto. We are here every Sunday at 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Central for bits and pieces, tidbits, things that you would like to know, those little golden nuggets of what does it take to make a difference, to be in the know, to know the details that you have been wanting to know, to be clued into what is the message that the blue-collar worker would like to hear, blue-collar crypto, what is it that you haven't learned yet to know, what does that mean? And then what about workability? This isn't just workability of a normal, average type nature. This is ability-centered. Workability. What is your ability? Where can you go in this world and do what makes you shine? Where can you be? What can you do? How can you go out and make a difference? You have God-given talents. You have abilities that nobody else has. What are you doing with those abilities? Those abilities are what make you unique. There is nobody else anywhere on this planet like you. Right? Did you hear me? There is nobody else like you. How cool is that? God thought enough of you to make the one and only you that exists. What is your ability? Where are you going in this world? What is it that you want to do to make a difference? What is in your heart that says, hey, this is my thing. This is what I can do. What is that for you? Because everybody's answer is different. It's where those answers intersect and cross over, where we can work together as a team and make a difference together. Because you know what? That is the thing. Teamwork is a big deal. In my world, teamwork makes all the difference. There's an organization I work with called Blue Collar Crypto. That's the show. There's an organization I work with called Project DieHard. That's all about giving hope to our veterans. Our veterans have made a difference for each and every one of us. They've given their all. They've given that choice. They've given of themselves, and they made that choice because that was what they were called to do. And now, as they come back home and are transitioning back to their civilian life, the life that they made possible for us, they sometimes have challenges. Can you imagine? Going from one life to the very next day, everything's different. Everything is different. What can we do to help them? What can we do to make a difference their direction? With the organization, one thing that's a theme, teamwork makes the dream work. 100% of the time, working together works. It makes things better. It makes things for everyone better. Workability. What can you do to use your ability to make a difference for others? We have a friend, Santa Papa John. He's all about giving a smile, sharing a smile, smiling and brightening somebody's day. That could be all it takes to make a difference for someone. What are you doing today? What choice are you making today to make a difference out there for somebody else? Maybe today you need to make a difference for yourself. Maybe you need to put yourself first and do something that's going to move you forward. What is that today? Just take a moment, sit back and think for a moment. What is it that is in your mind and in your heart that you need to accomplish today? Pretty simple, right? How many of us stop and think about it and do that? It's time to do that. Make your abilities somebody else's treasure. Somebody's looking at you right now saying, I wish I could do what they did. I know we all have that with others, right? We look at other people and say, I wish I could do what they do. Think about how many people are out there saying, I wish I could do what you do. But they're not going to say it, because who wants to say that, right? That's very humbling to say that. So think about what your gifts are that you have and make the most of them. If you're not sure how, you know what? Talk to somebody. Figure out what that means. There's so many options out there. There's more options than you've ever even considered yet. Make a difference. Go out and make the most of your abilities. This, again, as always, is Blue Collar Crypto and Workability. We're here every Sunday at 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Central. Join us. Do you want to make a difference? Reach out. My email address is susan@projectdiehard.org. Again, susan@projectdiehard.org. That's what I've got for you today, as I am stepping in and filling in for Tim Torosian and Neil Weber, who are normally here as our co-hosts. We'll see them back here next week. This, again, is a message to you from the World of Ability Podcast Network. As always,